welcome guys, this is Edwin, and today we have a fun one for you guys. And in this case, it's a Bali Kwaiken prototype, okay? And I do have the description from Emerson himself, so we're going to go and read through it, show you that, and then do some comparison with some other knives, just to, do a fun comparison around so you can take a look and all that. Now, this is description from Emerson himself, guys, okay? So let's go through it to document this, okay? Now, the title, Handmade Custom Bali Kwaiken Prototype. Talk about checking off all the boxes. This one checks all of them. Here is a completely handmade, hand-ground prototype Balisong butterfly knife. As you may know, the Balisong is the knife that started my knife-making career. I made my first knife because I could not afford to buy one from Pacific Cutlery Company back in the late 1970s. In fact, I might be able to lay claim to being the first known custom knife maker to make custom Balisongs. I might be wrong, but if I am, I was one of only 2 or 3 that may have preceded me. No one even knew what a butterfly knife was at that time, and they were not even illegal anywhere yet. And obviously he's talking in the US. Well, it took me a lot of years to get back to my roots, but I finally did and reintroduced the world of Emerson Balisongs at the Blade Show a couple of years ago. I made prototypes of several blade styles, including the CQC7, Commander, Roadhouse, Bowie, and this one with the Kwaiken style blade. It is mean, wicked, and a perfect Balisong fighting style knife. Remember, fighting knife was why I began making knives, and some might say I gotten pretty good at it after over 40 years of practicing my craft. Don't worry, I'm an eternal student and still learning every day. So hopefully things will continue to keep getting better. Enjoy this knife. It's a fighter, it's functional, it's a custom Emerson, and it's a prototype. So very, very cool description right here. It gives you some of his background with the whole Balisong and how he started his knife making career in 1978, where he built his first Balisong, okay? And then fellow students started asking him if he can build Balisongs for them, and he started doing that, and that started his whole, career as a knife maker. Very, very cool. And the Kwaiken is one of those versions that we did not saw in the production market. So very cool to have this prototype. Let's look at it so you can see again, like he say, handmade custom Bali Kwaiken prototype right here. You can see, you can open it like that. I won't do any massive tricks right here in the camera, but look at that blade. Ooh boy, beautiful guys, beautiful, hand ground. You can see the stamp right there of Emerson specware knives, and of course the prototype right there in that blade catcher. Okay, and let me show you how it compares, of course, with a beautiful blade called the Kwaiken, the folder Kwaiken right here, and you can see where the inspiration of that blade came from. Okay, very, very cool. And guys, these Balisongs are 4-inch blades, 9.25 or so overall length, the real deal. Okay, let me show you how this beautiful blade compares with the CQC7 so you can check it out. Again, the Bali CQC7, and notice in this case it does not have a blade catcher, or some people might confuse that with a wave or call it a wave, but it's a blade catcher, right? And in this case, if you're more into flipping, you want something like this, right? In this case, this is a pure fighting Balisong that you have right there, and you can see mean looking blade. Look at that, look at that, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, of course, you will see that these Balis from Emerson, they have a V grind, meaning they're ground on that side, and then ground on the other side. And then in this case, then you still have that beautiful chisel edge right there. And you can see excellent execution on that beautiful blade. Okay, there's some differences in terms of the production hardware with this custom prototype. You can see some of the hardware is a little bit different. Okay, even that jimping, of course, this was handmade, hand finished by Ernest Emerson, so that's different from this production. And even the latch is different from the production and this prototype. This prototype you cannot adjust, and the production ones you can adjust right here. So very cool to see. Again, the Kwaiken prototype from Area 51. If you have any other questions, I do have videos of some of my other Balis. I'll do a comparison with my other prototype Balisong that I have. And again, guys, they keep putting stuff out there in Area 51. In the last 2 weeks, I think they have posted twice. Okay, so very cool to see that. And man, very cool to see all these prototypes that are coming out, and those guys that are scoring this, congratulations, man. Okay, now also, you know, they announced, right, for St. Patrick's Day, it will be the lotto and the auction. So make sure that you register on that, and you know, and good luck to everybody. Now, if you have any other question, hey, feel free to jump in on CaloPR, CaloBlaze.com, and in the Emerson groups that I'm always hanging out, USN Forum, Emerson ECOC Facebook group, and Emerson Operators. You guys have a great night out there. Bye.